Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel, and this time we're gonna work on ZModeler. It is a request from artist 24/7. Brother, this is gonna be for you. And this video is very short and quick, and I'm gonna show you how to use ZModeler. But this video is just about the edge, what you can do with the edge in ZModeler. Now, first, we'll go and see extract edge face. What you can do, you can just extract one edge from the face. Now, if I wanted to create like this, nice, right? Like here, like not that. From here, we can make something weird styles with this, but now that's your requirement, then you can do it. And with the same thing you can do, I just did first with the just edge. Now I have selected edge loop partial. That means we'll be just working with this edge of the side. Got it? Now what we're gonna do next is polyloop. Polyloop, it's like first I will let you know these edges have polyloop in itself. If this edge is going here, then it return from the next edge, not this one, another one. Like it will go here and it will come back from here. So it will work like, sorry, where is it? Yeah, it worked like this. Now, this is, I don't know who gonna use it for what, but apparently it is. It's the same thing, but it has a little bit different feature. Now, let me get some good example for that. Here you can see you can drag the way you want it to. It has some certain angle to work with. Okay, same thing but a little bit different. Next is edge align. Itself is a self-explanatory, like you can align with it. Extrude move. Why doesn't work? It's working before. Anyway, we'll try to do scale. In a scale, you can do partial scale. It will go like this. And if you go complete edge loop, nothing. It's, I would say it's, if you're gonna see in basic, it doesn't have that much difference. But if you have a scenario where you can use it, then it will make a huge difference. I feel like that, but let's see. Okay, bevel, you can use it to make multiple edges. Nice. And you can add rows as you how much you want. Just now you have seen it was the one single row. Yep. Here you can see there is only one. It just split it once, right? If I go and select 2 rows, it will make it 3. Nice. If I go and select 4, now we'll have 3. Now there is a 3, 2, 1, and 4. I'll undo it. Select insert. Insert is like you can add one more edge loop like this, or if you want it, you can add it this way. Now next one is really nice, interesting. Slice mesh. You can slice the mesh you want it to. For an example, there is some scenario which you need to slice some mesh. You can do it like this. Alright. And Anyway, so I'm gonna undo that. Bridge is if you have to select some face, delete it. Now you can see the face is deleted already, so I'm gonna do a bridge. Now you can see it's closed, and it is finicky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it gives you some problem. I don't know what's wrong with it. Anyway, sometimes it works. Insert. I like insert. Insert is nice. You can make how can I explain this? It's more like you can make faces in a face, like this. If you select one more, like this. All right. I'm gonna see what's excellent. Slide. This is, you can slide complete edge if you wanted to, and you can just slide one single edge, and same goes for the partial. I don't know what's the difference between complete and the partial. And close, it's same like a bridge. Mask, you can mask the edges. Spin, it's I don't know who gonna need this, but you can spin it. Alright, you can spin the edge. Next, collapse. Collapse, close, bridge. Mostly they are same. But what collapse will do, collapse will not give you the faces, it will give you tries. It will give you triangles to close the face. I'll show you. If I select collapse, collapse, it's gonna collapse to another next vortex, wherever it finds, right? We'll see close. Yeah, this was all we're talking about. Close will never give you a proper one. Not never, but you can do it. Here you can see. And this one has a different feature. You can do this if you needed to. And you can see it has so many faces. Next will be the mask, spin, collapse, move, split. Split is it's like you can split it basically. Crease is really nice. You guys need to know crease. I'll show you what is gonna happen here. Once you have crease, okay, it was on single edge. I'm gonna take for complete. I'm gonna undo that. Now you can see here, I'm gonna add some subdivisions into it. Control D. Why is it black? Okay, now I have given the crease for the entire top of the edges at the corner, and none of the edges other get the crease, so it has bevel just because I have added the subdivisions. All right, on the top there is a crease. If I remove the crease, for that you need to hold Alt and click on it. Now it will remove the crease. Let me just double check it. Yeah, it's removed. Go in geometry, delete higher, subdivisions. Now you can see even the top also is have beveled now. So crease give you, wherever you're making a hard surface, or for dress, or something which has a crease, like sharp edge, and the other parts of it is kind of a smooth beveled one, then at that time you can use it. Crease is really nice to work with. Move auto radius. That is like if you can increase the brush size and it will do it for the move, right? Now stitch is the same thing. You can stitch two edges, you can delete it. Brush radius, that's what I was talking about. Brush radius is like, it depends on the brush radius, how big you keep your brush, right? Now you can see we can select this whole faces. If I decrease the brush size, and you can see I can hardly grab some. The next brush will be, so honestly I have no idea about this one. It's a weird one. The next will be do nothing, do infinite radius. Let's see. Some of them are like similar, but in a way they are different in their own way. I don't know how to explain that. Transpose is like if you're working on some edge and you need to have that one specific edge for the transpose, right? For example, I need to have a transpose here. What I'm gonna do, just click on it. You'll have this gizmo over here. You can work with it. Similar, you can do undo. Select here. You can have for the specific edge, or if you have, where is it? If you have complete edge loop, you can have a gizmo for a specific edge, complete edge loop. As we have selected here, we can scale, we can move, even we can rotate, whatever we want, we can do it here. Now, what we have, extrude, you can extrude it, polygroup. I believe it doesn't work on edges that much, but still, we'll see. Now, this is going to be helpful when you need to, for an example, you're making a shirt or like collar. You at that edge you need have a dense or thickness. Over there you can do like an example. This is the edge I want to have multiple like polygroup. With this I can go and face extrude on polyloop island. I can extrude it. All right. This is really helpful. I mostly use this tool when I'm making clothes or like any other thing which I need to have specific like to control the polygroups. This is when I use it. Next is unweld. Unweld is basically, it's a good tool to have, but I don't know who's gonna use this. Now let me just select this. You can see I have detached the edges for that face. I have detached the whole four-sided of the edge. If I undo this, now you can see if I go and select move, I have the separate face for that. Let me give you one proper example. No, that's not a good. Okay. And well, now with this I'll select Control Shift A, so selection. Now you can see we have unweld this face specifically. Now you can see it is separate. With the unweld, like unweld, we can use for separation, you know. And if I go flip it, so that's it. And next video I'm gonna explain for the faces what we can do with face. Like for an example, you can extrude single poly, or you can extrude with all polygons. With all polygons, it will extrude all of it. If I select the single polygon, it will affect like this. So in next video, I'll explain the faces. For this video, that's it. Let's see next time.